Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and we are going to be trying out E Puri. E who? E Puri. And I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly, and I don't expect any of you to know if I'm saying it correctly, because there is not a single review on YouTube for this drink. This is what you get when you type in Epuri energy drink review. And I'm trying to do a review here. Do you have to be so close? I know I'm usually off to the side for pictures, but anyway, there's a few ads for Epuri from Epuri, but no reviews, and just some guy over there not reviewing Epuri until now. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night, as well as bonus videos, usually on the weekends. And in today's video, we're going over an extremely unique, non-reviewed energy drink. I mean, how many food and beverage products are in the world that actually haven't been reviewed yet? I mean, millions of review channels. I mean, I feel like I got dibs on this one. But it's not gonna get many views because it's not Bang, Rain, Raise, or Ghost. But I'm still making a video on it because that's what I do for you guys. I bring you guys new drinks, or I bring you drinks you've never even heard of. And for these drinks, I actually got a couple of them from Energy Drink Josh on Instagram. I did actually have one that I found on my own, the original flavor. I found it at Ocean State Job Lot, but the rest of them, Energy Drink Josh sent me. So feel free to check him out on Instagram, post lots of pictures of energy drinks. In this video, I am going to tell you a little bit about the company. I am going to tell you a very little bit about the ingredients, and then do a taste test of all three drinks. Timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. Now, when I went to the website to see what this company was all about, it was definitely a different website. A very unique website. I mean, it's designed differently. It's supported by the arts, so it's very artistic. And they got pretty creative with how you click on things on their website. It was definitely interested to click around a little bit to see what the website was all about, but it was completely worthless information-wise. There was no information about the drinks, no nutrition facts. And for the About Us section, which they actually call Story, I tried to read it, and honestly, it hurt my brain, but because it was like poetic or clever or something above my sophistication level. This drink was originally made in Austria, and it wasn't until August of 2018 that it was brought to the United States. And what better way to make its debut than to have it in Las Vegas? Since then, they actually opened up an office in California. The three flavors that they have are an original flavor, a cola flavor, and a cranberry flavor. Now, with only those three flavors, I want you to think about it for a second. Can anyone guess who they're marketing to? No mangoes, no peaches, no tropicals, no berries, no sours, just cranberry, cola, and the original. Have you had enough time to figure it out? I know there is a small group of people who watch my channel who will automatically know and be like, how is anyone not guessing this? But most of you are not going to be able to guess it. But they are definitely marketing to the 21 and over community because they encourage mixing these drinks with alcoholic beverages. I do not encourage that because alcohol and caffeine can be a dangerous combination. But that is for another video. We're going to see how these taste on their own, no alcohol. But before tasting these drinks out, we have a few ingredients and nutrition facts to go over, so let's get to that right now. These cans are the classic size, as I like to call them, at 8.45 ounces, and these 8.45 ounce cans have 120 calories for each flavor. They also have 28 grams of carbohydrates from 28 grams of added sugar. The sodium ranges from 150 to 200 milligrams, depending on the flavor. And for your vitamins, the original is a little bit different than the flavored ones. The original has 110% of niacin, 210% of your B6, 520% of your B12, and 100% of your daily value of pantothenic acid. The two flavor drinks have 130% of your niacin, 290% of your daily value of the B6, only 210% of your B12, but also 100% of your daily value of the pantothenic acid. Now, before talking about the ingredients, I want to pause for a second, shift gears, and talk about something I mentioned earlier. Let me direct your attention to the caution statement. Most energy drinks have some kind of a warning on them, but for this one specifically, I'm going to read it to you. You can follow along if you'd like. Not recommended for children, okay. Pregnant or breastfeeding women, all right. Caffeine sensitive persons, yes, these are all things that they usually always say. Or to be mixed with alcohol. Now, not a lot of the cans actually say this, so I'm curious why E Puri actually says this. Because if the caution label says not to be mixed with alcohol, how can I say that they're marketing this to the over 21 community for alcoholic beverages? How can I say that they're encouraging it when they put it right on the caution that it shouldn't be done? Well, let me just point your attention to some of the pictures on their Instagram page. All around. And some of you might say, well, those are just pictures for advertising. They might be making them look like alcoholic beverages, but it's not like they're really promoting it to be mixed with alcoholic beverages. Okay, well maybe they're just asking you what your favorite mixer is, but they're still not encouraging it. It's not like they're telling you to mix it with alcohol. It's not like they're gonna give you recipes or anything of how to mix these. I mean, really, why bother even putting that caution on the label if you're just gonna blatantly ignore it? I mean, maybe it's just a requirement to put it on the can, but honestly, I haven't really seen it on that many cans. Hypocrites. I mean, why don't you just go the whole 9 yards? Why don't you just show a picture of some kids enjoying your drink, or even some pregnant women drinking these drinks? If you're waiting for a picture of that, I don't have a picture of that. They wouldn't go that far, I don't think. Ingredients. So for your ingredients, I am going to put them up here. There's actually nothing special about these ingredients at all. They're just your standard energy drink ingredients. The cranberry has 1% cranberry juice, and the cola has some flavors to make it taste like cola. Let's taste them out. So grab them from my campus protein fridge. If you guys didn't know, you can save 10% off at Campus Protein using coupon code CaffeineMan10. First one up, we're going to be starting off with the original. Because they support the arts, you'll see that they do have artwork on each can, relatively abstract artwork. Not a good start to the review. Check this out. Yeah, it doesn't really want to open for me. Luckily enough, Josh sent me one, but I also purchased one from the Ocean State job lot, so I'm gonna go grab the other one. Let's hope for better luck with this one. All right, there we go. Never had that problem before, ever. That's what she said. Got your standard energy drink color here. And you got your standard energy drink flavor out of here. Nothing too special. It's got your generic energy drink flavor to it, and trying to pick out some other flavors. Usually the generic energy drinks, besides having the generic energy drink flavor, have a touch of something else. So, similar to your fake Red Bulls and just your generic energy drink. You guys should know what I'm talking about. The carbonation is a light to medium carbonation, so they're not going too high. I'd say closer to medium. And the sweetness is a medium to high sweetness. Granted that it's 28 grams in an 8-ounce can. I think it should taste a little bit sweeter, but I'm not going to complain because it does have a medium to high sweetness. And for your flavor profile, I'm just going to give it a medium flavor profile because there's really nothing special about it. It's very generic, and it doesn't even taste like, it doesn't even seem like it has its own E Puri taste to it like some of the generic energy drinks try to do. They try and brand it as their own. Going in one last time. I'm going to go in a third time to finish it up because I am picking up on something maybe a little Epuri-ish. Yeah. Definitely something in there. Maybe like a touch of vanilla or something. It's very, very light, and it definitely takes away from that energy drink, from that generic energy drink flavor just a little bit. So maybe as you continue drinking the can, maybe by the time you get through the 8 ounces, it won't taste as much like a generic energy drink, but you still are getting a light generic energy drink flavor on the aftertaste as well. So where's it going to be going? On the Caffeine Man rating chart. Most generics usually rate right around the 7s because there aren't really many generics that really stand out. And I'm actually going to give this like a 7.6. Give it a little bit higher than the standard like average 7.5 for the generics, because it does have that little hint of maybe vanilla flavor or just a hint of something else that makes it taste a little bit better than the generic energy drinks. Moving on. Next up, we're going to try the cranberry. Like I said, very artistic. I actually like the colors. They went with kind of a cranberry color, kind of a cranberry theme to it. I personally am not really a big fan of cranberry flavors. It's a very niche audience. I know cranberry juice is popular among a certain age category, as well as the alcohol community for mixing it with different drinks. As for energy drinks, there's not a ton of them that use cranberry. G Fuel PewDiePie came out with a lingonberry recently, which is similar to a cranberry. And Red Bull actually had a cranberry for a very, very long time, and I hear rumors say that they're going to be discontinuing the cranberry so that they can bring the watermelon in from their summer edition. Therefore, the watermelon won't be a summer edition anymore. It'll make it into their regular line. Let's taste it out. I was a little more careful that time. And we got some cranberry color going on there. It's not too red. It's got a little bit of a darkish color to it, and it's very, very, very similar to the cranberry juice color. It does have 1% cranberry juice in there. Let's taste it out. Oh, man. All right. Yeah. So, light to medium carbonation. The sweetness, light to medium on the sweetness, because that cranberry flavor is pulling back on the sweetness a bit. And flavor profile, high flavor profile. This is giving you a very solid flavor of cranberry, and I don't really like cranberry. I would never drink that much cranberry in my mouth at one time for like a regular cranberry juice, because you saw the reaction. And then what makes it, those of you who like cranberry are probably going to like this, because it does taste like cranberry. But if you're the type of person that likes just cranberry juice and not really like energy drinks, you're probably not going to like this, because then after you get that cranberry flavor, you get that generic energy drink flavor, which is an average flavor in general, but then we have cranberry generic energy drink flavor, and it's just not really mixing that well, for me at least. And I'd like to go back in, because after I got that cranberry flavor and then I got the energy drink flavor, I think I got a little aftertaste of that cranberry, and then I rushed to the crackers to get it out of my mouth. But I think to do it justice, I gotta go back in, and I have to suffer just to see if that aftertaste is gonna stay there. I guess I shouldn't have rushed. I jumped the gun. I overreacted. Oof, amateur, rookie mistake. I don't want to, but it's for you guys, really, so you guys can get an accurate flavor. Yeah, pretty much like I said, you get that cranberry flavor in your mouth, then you get this touch of like energy drink flavor in there, and then once that starts to go away, you get this really like tart and tangy, like just really that punch of a cranberry aftertaste to it. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Like I said, if you like cranberry, you're probably going to like it, but I'm not really sure how to rate it, because on a personal level, I think it's really, really horrible. But I'm going to try and balance that out with it being an accurate flavor. This will be the first time I split it up. I'm going to split it up and give you my personal. I would give this like a 3.1 on a personal level, because I don't like the taste. But being unbiased and saying, you know what, it does taste like a cranberry if you like cranberry, and it does have that generic energy drink flavor, which is going to bring it down a touch, I would still say that this is probably like a 7.3, 7.4. It's doing its job. It's giving you cranberry, and it's still generic, so it's going to stay in that generic score in the 7s. And even though it does taste like cranberry, I think that energy flavor actually brings it down. Moving on to the cola. And last one up is going to be the Epuri cola. I'll show you that guy too. Hello. Rawr, rawr, rawr. All right. And I feel like we're back to the good old days. Back when you actually got a soda and it looked like soda. Back when you got cranberry and it looked like cranberry. Back when you got a regular energy drink, it looked like your standard energy drink. I've been doing so many clear ones recently that, let's taste it out. All right. So we're gonna still carbonation, light to medium carbonation. Sweetness is a medium to maybe medium high sweetness because it is a soda. It is a cola flavor, so they are giving you a touch more sweetness to it. It's not hitting high level yet, but it's medium to high, closing in on high. And flavor profile, I am also gonna give it a medium to high flavor profile, closing in on high. And it is weird because when I first started to drink it, I did start to get that cola flavor and think, oh, this really isn't that bad of a cola. And then it started to taste maybe a touch flat, a touch generic, and then the energy drink flavor came in. And then there was something on the back end in the aftertaste. And I gotta go back in just to double check all that, see if it stacks and all. Yeah, and I'm going to stick with that. I hate to repeat myself twice in a row, but it's just really to confirm those flavors. So yeah, you are getting a cola flavor, and then you are getting a generic cola. Definitely not getting like a Coke or a Pepsi vibe out of it. You're getting a generic store brand cola. And then you're still getting that little bit of energy drink flavor out of there, and they have that generic energy drink flavor throughout the line. So some people might say it's the Epuri flavor, but it's really not. It is solid, generic, and take a drink every time Caffeine Man says generic in this video. My goodness, it's almost as much as saying birthday cake. And by take a drink, I mean of an energy drink, not like alcoholic beverages. But it's not a terrible cola. I know a lot of people have been looking for a good cola. A lot of people thought the Coke Energy was hit or miss. I thought they did a pretty good job. It's probably one of the best colas that they have out there. Not saying that it's super delicious, but from the cola options that we have compared to this, compared to some Miami Cola and some other colas, it's not really, it's not bad, but it's not good. And I'm very curious how that Rockstar Cola is. I know it's already been released in some places, that Cyberpunk. I've been hearing good things about that, so as soon as I get my hands on that, I'll be trying that. But getting back to this one, on the Caffeine Man rating chart, we are going to rate this a 7.4. There was a lot of thought that went into that, where it was going to be going. You guys got to hear the overworking of the Caffeine Man brain. So there you go, that is the review on E Puri. There are no reviews except right now I'm going to be ranked top of the YouTube list for Epuri. And am I not putting anything there? I'm not putting anything there. But you saw the list before. I'm going to be probably at the top of that list for those who want to know what it's like. And they are marketing it to people that like to mix alcoholic beverages and energy drinks. And even though I don't promote it, I do promote caffeine safety. So if you are someone that enjoys alcoholic beverages and energy drinks mixed together, just be safe with it. I do plan on doing a video eventually about the dangers of alcohol and caffeine. But as long as you have it in moderation, everything in moderation, you should be fine. And these are probably going to be decent drinks to mix with because they have your standard colas and cranberry. And you probably won't taste the generic energy drink flavor as much when it's going to be covered up by alcoholic flavor. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. Yeah, it doesn't really want to open for me. What do I do now? Try not to cut myself. It does not want to open. I'm just smashing the whole thing in. Luckily enough, Josh sent me one